It's me, Liz, from Liz Does Flosstube. Figured I would do a really quick video on some of the stuff I use for cross stitching. I tried to gather everything up so I could show you guys. She ran off with all my rings. Huh. Oh well, I'll have to gather them up later, I guess. So, here's a few things that I have right here. One thing is I use Annie's Keepers. I found on TikTok, at the time, it was Adam Hart Mother, and now it's Adam Hart Cross Stitch. Now she even has a floss tube, and she is awesome. Her TikToks helped me so much getting into cross stitch. I learned so much from her. And, but one of the things is she would point out things that she uses and they helped her, so I figured I would try them too. And these are Annie's Keepers. They're like a thick plastic and they come with a little label. So you put your, oh, she just shut herself in her own dang room. I'll be right back. Okay. So she talks about these and I love them. So basically you just, you completely unwrap your floss, then you fold it in half, fold that in half, and I think you fold it in half a third to get this length, and then you loop it through, and that is the perfect length for me. So that's what I do. And then you just use 3-inch binder rings. I got like a pack of 12 or something from Amazon. And those are good for if you have a whole bunch of colors. And then if you don't have as many colors, there's also 2.5-inch ones that I've gotten too. And then I use the key label tags to label what project I have on the rings, because I have a whole bunch of them. So this one's for my cryptid stitch along. And then what I do is when I finish a project, I write on the back of that little key tag what day I started it, what day I finished it, and then I have a ring that has my labels from the ones I finished. And then I also, she took my color, she is just, she took my color list from my Hufflepuff. Then I found these little tags at Michael's, I think. And they're like thick cardstock, and they have like a reinforced hole. And what I do is, for the projects that are not Pattern Keeper compatible, I draw the symbol and write what number it is. And then I just put it, I kind of tuck it in my scroll frame, so it's right there. But my one that was right there is now gone, so I have to search my little girl's room because it's probably in there. Then what else? So that's those and those. So this is my Annie's Keepers bag. Well, this is a block, or the binder pouch. So I have a whole bunch. It's my Gucci Stitcher sticker too. So this is how I keep them when I'm not using them. And then you can reuse them over and over and over. And they give you a ton of the little labels because you have to label them yourself. So I just keep the labels in there too. But you can just, as long as you write with a pencil, you can just erase them. And that's just a clear binder pouch that I got from Walmart during back to school. They're like 50 cents each. I got a whole bunch of them. So projects that I have the threads for, but I don't necessarily have like ready to go. I just keep them there. I have a next card that says what project it is. Is that it for this side? Okay, so that's it for facing this way. I also, this is something I talked about before. I got these floss slats. I don't know. They're wood, and they're laser cut, probably on a Glowforge, and they're numbered with the DMC numbers. So you get the whole set. So you get all the things that you need to have all of the DMC colors. It doesn't have the variegateds or anything like that. It's got the main colors. I think you can order the variegated. I think you can order slats that are the variegated numbers though. It's just separate. So it's pretty nice. A little expensive, but it's a one-time purchase. I don't ever have to buy these again. And it's long-term storage. So that shop is called like Art Inspirit, like pirate, I think. So that's the shop and what they look like. There's two different colors. There's the light color.
It's a hot dog.
It is a hot dog. There's a light color and then a dark color. I think I got the light color because I wanted that pattern to show up better. The Annie's Keepers come with these storage slides. So there's like a little groove.
I want to watch the mask.
Okay, well.
I want to hear it.
And they snap in there. So give me a second. I will turn my camera around and I'll show you the other stuff. Okay, I also forgot to mention the heat erase pens. So for my projects, I use heat erase pens to grid. So you can kind of see it on this one. I used a, no, it shows up enough. Okay, so there we go. I use the heat erase pens, and I got them on Amazon. And the first set I got came with, you know, the pens, and then the refills that go inside. Obviously. Oh, that's dumb. The refills. And then I've gone through enough that they came with like 5 colors, but I ran out of some of them. So I ordered a whole nother set of just the refills because I didn't need any more pens. So that's what I use to grid. I know a lot of people don't like gridding. They think it's a waste of time. You don't need to do it. Well, I have a 4-year-old and I'm generally watching TV or in and out of the room. I might not be cross-stitching constantly, so counting is not going to go well unless it's gridded, and I don't think it takes that long to grid. In fact, I probably will do a quick video at some point on my process, and it does not take long at all. So, but there we go. Heat erase pens from Amazon. Super nice. I think the pack of refills was like $6 or $7, and when I got the original set that had the pens and the refills, it was like $6 or $7. I started out using the water erase, but the problem is over-dyed flosses and hand-dyed fabrics you can't wash without the color running. So I'm like, I gotta find something else, and I saw these heat erase pens, and I thought, oh, that'll work. So there we go. And then you just have to make sure you get your fabric ironed first before you mark, or then when you iron it, it erases it. So there we go. Back to the other video. Okay, so now for the other side. These are the scroll rods I use. They are the Arabesca scroll rods. They come in sets. You can't buy them individually. So it's like you get 3 different size sets of the scroll rods, 2 different size sets of the sidebars, and then enough knobs to set up 2. I like these the best. They have like the little plastic clippy things. And then there's extra holes so you can make this one. I can put this rod all the way down here and all the way up here. But it's so wide I can't reach underneath. So this is like the size I like, I guess. And then, so this is my Lowery stand. I sit on the floor, so I have it lowered all the way down. I'm just the most comfortable sitting on the floor, and I just pull it up over my lap. And then my Amazon Fire tablet. This is the 7-inch, I think. It's the newest one. And then I have, let's see if I can do it without throwing it at myself. Tablet holder. I found one that was, it's actually for like a microphone stand. So it has like a round clip instead of a table clip. And then it's just adjustable, and I can loosen this and turn it the other way. So that's that. And then I have like a retractable name tag holder that I put my favorite scissors on, so I always have scissors, and then, you know, I can cut and just let go and they swing back around. This is actually the little cotter pin, because the Lowery stand, you can raise it up, and it has these holes on the side, so you can put the pin in and it holds it up. And then I keep a needle box. I got this from Amazon, but they do have an Etsy store too. It is actually from the real seller. They just happen to have an Amazon too. But I wanted the rabbit, and the Etsy store was out of the rabbit. So it's got a little magnet in the bottom, and then you put your needles in there. I have a needle threader, needles, and a seam ripper in there. And since it has a magnet, it sticks right to my Lowery stand. For those thread slats, they just fit into a hanging file box. And this is the super stacker. I got it from Joann Fabrics because I was able to use a coupon. This is like actually that one there is one too. The ones you buy in office stores are usually the full size, so they're like this long, and this is like half size. It's just perfect. And I think that is it. I think that's all I use, really. I will link everything down below in the description box. Oh, that is a needle minder / cover minder that I just got in the mail. Hold on, Maggie. It's from Patty Wax, and it's Hufflepuff, and the pattern I'm working on is a Hufflepuff banner or crest. So that's what I'm working on. And that's it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Okay, found something else I forgot. My cross stitch notebook that I use. So this is the download for the pages. And then you can use all the pages. You don't have to use all the pages. I picked and chose which ones would work for me. So these are all the pages you get. There's like 17 pages. So there's the whip log, thread inventory, all sorts of different things. So I just picked what would work for me, put them in. So like this was supposed to be like a whip time log, and so you're supposed to put how much time you worked on everything. Well, I work off and on all day on a project, so I do stitch count instead. And then this page is, hold on, I moved that up and now I can't reach. Okay, so the project info is one of their pages. I just clipped the top of it. Thread colors, that's a different page that I clipped a chunk of. This blue part is a screen cap from a cross stitch calculator thing that I use on my phone, and I just screen capped it, and then I put all of this into a slide on PowerPoint, so I could just print it all as one. So that's how I did it. So I use that all the time. Now I might not use the thread colors, but I was screen capping, like I was putting in, for each project I would put this in my calculator, screen cap it, and then like use the editor to write what project it was on. And then I had to have a whole bunch of them saved in my phone. So I figured I'm just going to write it down now. So that was the easiest way to do it. So there we go. One more thing. So back to the video. I forgot to tell you, obviously I got this from Amazon Fire Tablet. There's videos you can watch on YouTube that tell you how to make it so you can download the Google Store. Where is it? Shop Amazon. Oh, Play Store. So you can download the Google Play Store, so you can download Pattern Keeper. So I have Pattern Keeper and Thread Stash and the Google Drive. Those are what I use for cross stitch. So there we go.